when you're taking off the pool covers, we're gonna start with this far end. This first pool cover will go on this, and then we'll put one on here, and then we'll put two on the top. And then this whole cart, we'll show you where it goes after, but basically it's just gonna slide into the corner behind the office. The first thing you wanna do is tighten these cranks so that it doesn't go anywhere when you're rolling it up. Alright, so you wanna just grab the handles off the cover and pull it out. And remember, this first one goes on the far roller, and you just wanna hook these white things up into the little white holes. And then you get a crank, and we just start rolling it up. And try to keep it as online as possible so that it doesn't like start going way off. But usually it goes on pretty well. Once it's all rolled up, then you just want to use these little bungee ties to seal it up so that it doesn't zoom all over the place when you're pushing the cart.
Make sure it's all cranked down, nice and tight. Then Will's gonna do a little flip so it's easier for Mr. Gillespie. There you go. Nice job, Will. Great job. And as you can see, now it's super easy for Mr. Gillespie to pull down the pool cover. There's Will helping out. Now he's gonna undo all of the things that keep it together. And now they're gonna both pull really tightly on the corner end to flip that entire corner over, so it's super easy to drag the pool cover all the way down to the first and second lane. So here they go. They're flipping it. Will's pulling really hard. Right, Will? You're pulling hard? And there you go. Now that whole side is pulled over. And now they're gonna walk it all the way down. Once you have it flipped over, it's easily dragged across the pool. And there's Mr. Gillespie as he has to go over the blocks so he doesn't fall into the water. And there's Will. He's just walking it down nice and slow. And there we go. Super quick. And now that they're at the other end, they have to pull tightly again in order to flip it back over so it covers the entire area. There you go. Now it's back flipped over. They drag it just a little bit more, put it in place, and they're all done.
When you take off these bungee cords, they can snap around and hit you in the face, so just be careful with that. Loosen them up, and then let them come off nice and easy so you don't get smacked in the face.
Take off the deep end pool covers, and so we just want to pull it all the way out.
And then you'll take the pool cover, nicely fold it, and drape it over these blue things so it's off the ground and out of people's way.
Putting the deep end pool covers back on, you want to start putting the first one in this close spot and then pulling it over with the same technique that you use for the main section pool covers. And then you want to put the second one on, basically the reverse of the way that we took it off. And we use this cart for the shallow end pool covers. And in the same way for the main pool covers, we put 2 on the top, and then the other side ones each get 1.
With the shallow end pool covers, when you're putting them on, you're going to start with this side first and work your way over. And when you're taking them off, you do the opposite. So you're going to take this one off first and work your way back. We're now going to put on flippers. So you find an extension cord in the main office, and you come right here, plug it in, and you're going to wheel flipper out to about halfway between.
And then you want to take off this blue cord, and you also want to take off flipper, and you'll just go ahead and drop them into the pool. But you want to make sure that before you do that, after you do that, you turn him on with this button, and then just make sure that he sinks to the bottom. And another thing that you'll probably want to do is untangle the cord so that he'll have full range of the pool once you drop him in.
Time to test the chemicals. You're going to grab this thing and walk to the pool. And then you're going to kind of bring it in, swish it around, and get water. Oops. And then you want to make sure the water is to this little indent on that side, and then that little indent on this side, so you kind of have to like take some out. Then you come back, and then you're going to get your red capped and do 5 drops in the big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can take some of the water out of the other side. And then you're going to take your 2 yellow cap and do 5 of each in the small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to put the lid on the chemicals and shake them. And then you put them up and you look, and then you have to compare the color to the charts. And then as you can see, it's probably a 7.4 and 5. So I would tell the person sitting at the computer, the chemicals today are 7.4 and 5. And they'll put it in the chart on the computer. And then you dump the chemicals out and rinse out your test tubes.